Hello, my name is Candace Ulbrich, and for my presentation I chose Bring Your Own Device. Bring Your Own Device is when students use their own devices in class as part of learning. Why bring your own device? Students already have them. Sometimes when the students bring them, they are considered a distraction, but instead of distraction, they become a tool for learning. They are also a digital responsibility. There can be real-time collaboration between students and teachers, and it also creates a paperless classroom. Paperless classroom not only helps the students, but it helps the building, saving money. The concerns that are had for when you have a bring your own device is, will it be distracting? Not everyone's going to have it. What about the Wi-Fi access? Those are great questions. You'd have to know your district and know exactly what is acceptable and what is not. I would say that the main question is not everyone is going to bring a device. Well, in your classroom, you're still going to have a set number of either computers or iPads or something. So generally, almost all the students will have something to use. What can the device do? They can be used for projects, they can be used for collaboration, which I will get into in a little bit later, assessments, note-taking, keeping everything organized. It's something that not only can be used in the classroom, but it also can be taken home as well. So you would have to talk to your school and your district about the norms, the flexibility, and the process of setting up this in your classroom first. The types of devices that are normally brought are cell phones, smartphone, laptop, tablet, iPod, or e-reader. I also have iPads as well. The designing for the devices, you use your instructional strategy. With the help of the device, you have applications, and it all comes out with the outcome. What do you get out of it once you put in it? These are a list of different apps that can be used, whether you're using an Android device or using an Apple device. Those are different. This is just a list of different things that have been used. Google Drive is one of the main things that is used in classrooms where they bring their own device because it's easy to set up and everyone has access to drop information into it. This is an example of a high school that has set it up in different hours, and the projects can be turned in from there. Oops. This is another example of a student using their cell phone to put information in on Google Drive. Students collaborating. You can see in the picture I've got people on computers, I've got iPad, and there are also kids on cell phones. Evernote is an app that you can use to make digital portfolios, and that's available on any device. This is an amazing app that students can actually take notes on, and they can upload to Google Drive or Dropbox. They can also, instead of just taking notes, they can add pictures in as well. This is called Sketch. The students have taken pictures of different things in a chemistry class, and they can label and then upload again to Google Drive or Dropbox or whatever you use in your classroom. Screencasting apps, that's exactly what I'm using right now. Teachers can use this and so can students, and it's easily shared between both. So when a student's looking at this at home, going over homework, it's easy for them to bring it up on their mobile device. The online class calendar, it can sync to mobile devices. So yet again, while they at school or they're at home, they can see exactly what they need to get done. Dropbox is a wonderful tool to use to store class photos and videos online. So anyone that has access to Dropbox and has the code can get in and use these pictures or videos. This is a video program that has back channel discussions. You can archive all of your class content. It works by email, web, or app. The devices can be used as clickers. I know this Socrative is one. We use Kahoot in elementary level, Quizlet, quizzes. You can use cell phones, iPads, anything as a device. You can also use it as text voting when you poll students for surveys and quizzes. QR code readers, use those all the time in my classroom to share information quickly. I have the student go over, scan it, it'll send them to a link, whether it be a video, a quiz, a website to go to. Social media in the classroom. I know in elementary we are big on Twitter. We have a class Twitter account. We use different blogging aspects, Edmodo, Facebook if you have one, Instagram, anything to get social media into the classroom. This is a way for when you bring your own devices into the classroom. You can see that they are all this one student is displaying his work up onto the board, and he is using the Apple TV. So anyone with Wi-Fi can connect to the Apple TV. There's also a reflector app for the PC or the Mac. And these are different options for displaying whatever you have. If you have Apple TV or if you don't have that, there's other ways to go around it. This is a list of different resources. These are all apps that can be used, and these are apps that support Bloom's taxonomy. So in part, bring your own device has been used all around the country. It is growing rapidly, and it is something that should be thought about in every classroom for learning, making sure that your students are already bringing this to school, so why not use it to enhance what you're already doing.